Level 851, turn right, heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Yesterday was a big, yet also exciting day for European aircraft manufacturer Airbus as they witnessed the departure of MSN-1, their test aircraft out of Toulouse, for a flight that lasted around a total of 3 hours. However, unlike most routine flights, this particular test flight had one Rolls-Royce Trent 900 operating with 100% sustainable aviation fuel, otherwise more commonly referred to and known as SAF. Total Energies provided Airbus with 27 tonnes of unblended SAF for the particular test flights, with a secondary one taking place out of Toulouse through to Nice Airport in France. The flight, depending on the time this video goes live, should have probably already taken place. However, as a general outline, it was scheduled for the 29th of March local time. For Airbus, this is another groundbreaking moment. While it's not their first aircraft to fly on sustainable aviation fuel somewhat, it is their most significant, and third within a 12-month period that did include the smaller A319neo, notably a single-aisle plane, back in October of 2021, followed by the Airbus A380 in March of 2021. Exactly a year ago now. Now you'll be able to see on your screen the journey Airbus has been on to achieve its sustainable aviation fuel flights on board the A319neo and the A350, finally now of course the A380. As mentioned in earlier videos, airlines alongside aircraft manufacturers are looking towards the future heavily at the moment, finding ways to be more efficient, friendlier to the environment and so forth, and that's in the form of both sustainable aviation fuel, as you see in today's video, alongside future aircraft like Airbus's own hydrogen program. Airbus believes that sustainable aviation fuel, though, is the key to achieving the ambition of net zero carbon emissions by 2050, an industry-wide goal that many are actually skeptical about achieving precisely by 2050. To aid this, though, by the end of the decade, and therefore moving into the 2030s, all Airbus aircraft will be certified to fly with 100% sustainable aviation a 100% sustainable aviation fuel blend, whereas at the moment, just for some reference, Airbus aircraft are only permitted to fly up to a 50% blend, so you can definitely see that further work and testing does need to be done before they can make the leap a further 50% for that well-rounded 100. As briefly touched on though, this is just one of the many initiatives Airbus is undertaking within the industry, as they did also unveil their Zero E demonstrator a couple of months ago, an Airbus A380 acting as a testbed to help develop the world's very first zero-emission plane by 2035. The A380 in question will test various hydrogen technologies in the air and also on the ground for many, many years. It's a multi-year deal. Regarding, though, the Rolls-Royce Trent 900 engine operating with 100% sustainable aviation fuel just in recent days, the head of the A380 MAP said, "This is another excellent example of the aviation industry coming together to work towards achieving certification of 100% SAF by 2030. Together, we've demonstrated that an aircraft as large as the A380 can successfully operate on unblended SAF. It's exciting news for Airbus, and the future is bright. If you have any thoughts, not just on sustainable aviation fuel, but maybe Zero-E, hydrogen aircraft, or something else, you can let me know in the comment section below. A fantastic place to discuss what the future of aviation really is going to look like in the form of aircraft. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time."